The Speed China tour was great, right? But he missed out a lot by not coming to my home, Yunnan province. The Water Splashing Festival. Woo! Now with this, I'm gonna destroy everyone in every water battle. Alright, let's go. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jay the Storyteller, and today I'm going to introduce you the most fun festival in China. The only time of the year that we can legally attack the police. The Water Splashing Festival. But you know me, I'm a storyteller, so I'm not here just to have fun. I'm here to also tell you the story behind this festival. You know, why people splash water to each other. And then we can have the final fun. Well, without further ado, let's begin. The Water Splashing Festival is the most important festival of the Dai people, one of the 55 ethnic minority groups in China. Now, a lot of you don't know this, but China is a unified multi-ethnic nation comprising 56 different ethnic groups. Among them, the Han ethnic group is the majority, as they contribute over 90% of the population, and that's why the other 55 were called the ethnic minorities. They all have their own cultural contents, clothing, traditions, rituals, beliefs, and even languages. Anyway, these 55 ethnic groups have always lived in China. After thousands of years of integration and development, they're all recognized and celebrated for their rich cultural diversity. And they are very important parts of the whole Chinese culture, as they live across the whole nation. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you my home, the southwestern border of China, Yunnan province. The most diverse province in China, as we have 25 minority groups in one province. According to a genetic research of Fudan University, one of the top universities in China, the Dai people originated from the Baiyu ethnic group of the Chinese southeast coast about 3,000 years ago. It was a very big group, as many of the minority groups nowadays are originated from it. The Baiyu group had always been migrating to the south. Some of them stayed within China, Yunnan and Guangxi provinces, and others kept going south into the Southeast Asian countries, such as Burma, Vietnam, Laos, and Thailand. Upon arrival, the immigrants gradually merged with the local population, and the integration had always been going on. That shaped the modern culture of these countries, as we see today. That's why when you look at Chinese minority groups that live close to the border, such as Dai people and the Zhuang people, you find them very similar to some Southeast Asian countries in terms of clothing, architecture, and even languages, because they all share the same ancestors 2,000–3,000 years ago. Now, behind me is a Dai pagoda, and come on, tell me this doesn't look like Thailand to you. But this isn't Thailand, this isn't Cambodia, this is in China. More specifically, Now, as you can see from this sign, we have the Mandarin characters along with the Dai characters. These tiny symbols, they are the Dai characters, and they are very similar to the Thai language. So, as I said, thousands of years ago they had the same ancestors, which is why their architecture, their clothing, their traditions are very much alike. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these countries originated from China. No, that is not what I mean. All I'm saying is that according to history and the recent genetic research, a portion of the population of these countries are related to this Baiyu group. We share the same heritage throughout the time. So yeah, Asian countries might have conflicts and quarrels from time to time, but at the end of the day, we're just one big family, thousands of years ago. And that's why the Water Splashing Festival isn't only celebrated in China, it's also going on in many other countries. For example, in Thailand, it's called the Songkran Festival. And also, the majority of the Thai population is called the Thai ethnic group, which is about 40% of the whole population. And according to genetic research, they're very closely related to the Chinese Dai ethnic group, a proof that shows they are the offspring of the Baiyu immigrants thousands of years ago. And that's why they have this Songkran Festival that's exactly like the Chinese Water Splashing Festival. On this day, people would do the same thing, splashing water to other people. But why though? Throughout the history, there have been many different versions of folklores of how this festival was started. Among them, the most widely known version was that there used to be an evil demon, and he kept asking for young, beautiful girls as offering, otherwise he would just destroy all the villages. And there was this brave and clever girl. she discovered the weakness of the demon. She strangled his head off with his very own hair, which was the only way to kill the demon. But the head just turned into a fireball, burning everything in its way. In order to save everyone, the brave girl decided to sacrifice herself and hold the demon's head, and the others were just splashing water on her, which eventually put out the hellfire. So, to honor this event, people started having this ritual of splashing water onto each other as a way of passing on blessings and best wishes. And really, this tale demonstrated the core value of the Chinese mythology. People unite together and conquer the natural disasters, such as the fire. And there are many stories like this in Chinese mythology. In other words, we Chinese believe that man will triumph over nature, and we don't need gods to save us, which I'll elaborate in the future episodes. Now, back to the festival. In reality, the Water Splashing Festival is actually the new year in the traditional Dai calendar, which is about mid-April. And people believe that water is holy and pure, that it carries blessings and best wishes. At the beginning, it was a ritual to cleanse the Buddha's statue, but later it became this activity of splashing water to others to pass on the blessings. Over the years, it became this form of big water parties that attracts millions of tourists from all over the world. But, like I said, these are for tourists. Real OGs never go to these big squares. The local villages are the real deal. Now, I'm at the local Dai village here in Shuangjiang County, and this is where the real OGs are at. As you can see, I'm soaked, and this is my third outfit of the day already. Here, the people will kindly invite you into their homes for a nice meal, and then they will give you their best wishes, a big bucket of blessings. No one leaves the village dry. The more water you get, the more blessings you receive. Want to dry your clothes in the sun? Nope. Bless you. Now, if you decide to come in the future, even though it seems a lot of fun, I'll suggest you to leave the police officers alone. At least those are on duty. I mean, they have a job to do, right? So respect them. But there are also some officers who are not on duty and they're eager to have some fun. In that case, fire away, man. Shoot the police. Oh, and also, one last tip. If you do decide to pick a fight with the officers, leave the firefighters alone. Do you even know what they do for a living? Just don't mess with them, okay? And that was everything you need to know about 泼水节, the Water Splashing Festival. Hopefully it can help you understand the Chinese cultural diversity a little bit better. As you can notice, this is a brand new series about Chinese traditional festivals. In the future, I'll make new episodes to introduce you to Chinese traditional festivals, especially the fun ones. So, if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss them. And I sincerely invite you to come visit my home, Yunnan Province. More specifically, Lincang City. And trust me, you will not regret it. This place is full of cultural richness and diversity, along with many amazingly good foods. Like, I'm not even kidding, the food here is so freaking good. Look at my stomach and you'll know how good it is. So please, do come and visit. Alright, I'm Jay the Storyteller, and thank you again for watching this video. 欲知后事如何，且听下回分解。都讲不清楚，我们袋鼠贴有好几幕。多过水水水，大家一起举起杯。多过水水水，今天想要最几位？最几位？